Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our English Easy Way channel. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike. How are you today, Sarah?
I'm great, Mike. Today we have a very interesting topic to talk about.
Yes, today we're going to talk about a day without internet.
That's right. Can you imagine one day without the internet?
Oh no, that sounds difficult. I use the internet every day.
Me too. Let me tell you a story about what happened to me last week.
I can't wait to hear this story.
So last Tuesday morning, I woke up at 7 o'clock as usual.
What do you usually do when you wake up?
Well, the first thing I do is check my phone. I look at my messages, emails, and social media.
That's very common. Many people do the same thing.
But that morning was different. I picked up my phone and nothing worked.
Oh no, what was the problem?
The internet was not working. No Wi-Fi, no mobile data, nothing.
How did you feel?
At first, I felt confused. I thought, is my phone broken?
What did you do next?
I turned my phone off and on again, but still no internet.
That must have been frustrating.
Yes, it was. Then I asked my husband, is your phone working?
And what did he say?
He said, no, my internet is not working either. Maybe it's a problem with the internet company.
So it wasn't just your phone.
Exactly. The whole area had no internet connection.
So what happened next?
Well, I went to the kitchen to make breakfast.
What do you usually have for breakfast?
I usually have eggs, toast, and coffee, but here's the funny part.
What happened?
I wanted to make a special omelet, with vegetables and cheese.
That sounds delicious.
But I forgot the recipe. I always look up recipes on the internet.
Oh, and you couldn't search for it?
Exactly. I stood in the kitchen thinking, how do I make this without the internet?
What did you do?
I had to use my memory. I tried to remember what my mother taught me.
That's good. Sometimes we forget that we can do things without technology.
You're right. In the end, I made a simple omelet. It was actually quite good.
See, you didn't need the internet after all.
That's true, but I felt strange not checking my phone every few minutes.
Did you need to go to work that day?
Yes, I had to go to the office, and this is where things got more interesting.
Tell me, what happened?
Well, I usually use Google Maps to check the traffic before I leave.
Right, to find the best route.
But I couldn't do that. No internet, no maps.
So how did you get to work?
I had to remember the way. I've been going to the same office for 3 years, but I always follow the GPS.
That's interesting. We trust technology so much.
Yes, I felt a little nervous, but I drove carefully and remembered the streets.
Did you get lost?
No, I was surprised. I actually knew the way. I just never paid attention before.
That's a good lesson.
And you know what? I noticed things I never saw before.
Like what?
Like a beautiful park, a nice coffee shop, some colorful street art. I was always looking at my phone before.
Wow! Sometimes we miss the world around us because of our phones.
Exactly. It was like seeing my city for the first time.
So you arrived at the office safely. What happened there?
Well, the office had no internet either.
Oh no! How can you work without internet?
That's what everyone was saying. My colleague John said, how can we work? We need the internet for everything.
He was right. Most jobs need internet nowadays.
Yes, but our boss had a different idea.
What did your boss say?
She said, this is a good opportunity. Let's do things we usually don't have time for.
That's a positive attitude. What did you do?
First, we organized all the old files and papers in the office.
That sounds boring.
I thought so too, but actually, it was helpful. We found many important documents we forgot about.
That's good.
Then we had a face-to-face meeting. No computers, no phones, just talking.
How was that different?
It was much better. Everyone was paying attention. Nobody was looking at their phone or laptop.
That rarely happens in meetings now.
Exactly. We shared ideas, we laughed, we really communicated with each other.
It sounds like a productive day.
It was. My boss even said we should do this more often, even when we have internet.
What did you do for lunch?
This was another challenge. Usually I order food online with an app.
Right, food delivery apps are very popular now.
But I couldn't use the app, so my colleagues and I decided to walk to a nearby restaurant.
That's nice. You don't usually do that?
No, we usually stay in the office and eat at our desks while working.
I do the same thing.
But that day we walked together in the sunshine, we talked and laughed.
It sounds like fun.
It was. And when we got to the restaurant, we couldn't look at the menu online first.
So you had to look at the real menu.
Yes, the waiter brought us paper menus. It felt old-fashioned, but nice.
What did you order?
I tried something new. Usually I read reviews online before ordering, but this time I just chose something that sounded good.
And how was it?
It was delicious. Sometimes it's good to take a chance without reading 50 reviews first.
That's true. We often overthink our choices because of the internet.
Mike, I want to ask our viewers a question.
That's a great idea. What's your question?
Dear viewers, here's my question for you. What is the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
Yes, please write your answer in the comments below.
Do you check your phone? Do you exercise? Do you make coffee? We want to know.
And think about this. Could you start your day without looking at your phone?
That's an interesting question. Please share your thoughts in the comments.
We love reading your comments and learning about your daily routines.
Okay, now let me continue with my story.
So, after lunch, did you go back to the office?
Yes, we returned to work, but it was different now.
How so?
People were more relaxed. We were talking to each other more.
Because you couldn't just send emails or messages?
Exactly. If I needed to ask my colleague something, I had to walk to his desk and talk to him.
That's how offices worked 20 years ago.
Yes, and you know what? It was actually more efficient.
Really? How?
Because we solved problems faster. Instead of writing long emails, we just talked for 2 minutes and found a solution.
That makes sense. Sometimes we waste time writing emails back and forth.
Right, and we also played some games to pass the time.
Games? At work?
Yes, word games, puzzles, just fun activities without screens.
That sounds like team building.
It was. We learned more about each other. We laughed together.
It sounds like a good day at work, even without internet. What time did you leave the office?
I left at 5:30 p.m. like usual, but the journey home was special.
Why was it special?
Because I couldn't listen to podcasts or music on my phone.
What did you do instead?
I just listened to the world around me.
What did you hear?
I heard birds singing. I heard people talking and laughing on the street. I heard children playing in the park.
That's beautiful. We often miss these sounds because we're wearing headphones.
Exactly. I felt more connected to the city, to the people around me.
Did anything interesting happen?
Yes, I saw an old friend on the street. I actually noticed her because I wasn't looking at my phone.
What a coincidence.
We stopped and talked for 10 minutes. It was so nice. If I had been looking at my phone, I would have walked right past her.
That's a wonderful example of what we miss when we're always online. So you arrived home. What did you do?
Well, usually I watch Netflix or YouTube in the evening.
But you couldn't do that without internet.
No, at first I didn't know what to do. I felt bored.
What did you do then?
I found some old books on my shelf, books I bought but never read.
Ah, we all have those.
Yes, so I made a cup of tea and started reading.
How was it?
It was wonderful. Reading a real book is different from reading on a phone.
In what way?
It's more relaxing. No notifications, no distractions, just the story.
That sounds peaceful.
It was. And then my husband came home from work.
Did he have a similar day?
Yes, he also couldn't use the internet all day, so we decided to cook dinner together.
That's nice. Do you usually cook together?
Not often. Usually one of us cooks while the other is on their phone or laptop.
But that evening was different.
Yes, we both cooked, we talked, we laughed, we really spent time together.
That's quality time.
It was. We realized how often we sit in the same room but don't really talk because we're both looking at screens.
So, what did you learn from this experience?
I learned many things. First, we are too dependent on the internet.
That's true for most people today.
Yes, but we can survive without it. We just forget that we can.
What else did you learn?
I learned that life moves slower without the internet, but that's not a bad thing.
Can you explain?
Sure, without the internet, I had to wait. I had to be patient. I had to actually experience things instead of just searching for information.
That's a deep observation.
And I noticed things, the world around me, the people, the beauty in everyday moments.
We often miss those things because we're always looking at screens.
Exactly. I felt more present, more alive.
Did the internet come back that evening?
Yes, around 10 p.m., my phone suddenly buzzed with hundreds of notifications.
Oh no. What did you do?
You know what? I put my phone down. I thought, these can wait until tomorrow.
Really?
Yes, I wanted to finish my book and enjoy my evening without interruptions.
That's a beautiful story, Sarah. Thank you for sharing it with us.
You're welcome. I hope our viewers found it interesting and useful for their English practice.
So, what's your advice to our viewers?
My advice is this. Try it. Try spending one day or even just a few hours without the internet.
That sounds scary to some people.
I know, but it's a wonderful experience. You'll discover things about yourself and the world around you.
What will people discover?
They'll discover that they're stronger than they think. They can remember things, solve problems, and enjoy life without constant internet connection.
That's empowering.
And they'll appreciate the internet more. Now when I use the internet, I'm more mindful about it.
What do you mean by mindful?
I mean, I think about why I'm using it. Is it necessary, or am I just wasting time?
That's wise. The internet is a tool, not a master.
Exactly. We should control it, not let it control us.
Well said, Sarah.
So, dear viewers, we hope you enjoyed today's conversation practice.
Remember to answer our question in the comments. What is the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
We really want to hear from you. Your comments help us create better content for you.
And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more English conversation practice.
We make new videos every week to help you improve your English.
Thank you so much for watching and practicing your English with us today.
Remember, English is not difficult if you practice every day.
Keep learning, keep practicing, and most importantly, keep enjoying the learning process.
See you in the next video.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Vocabulary Review. Useful words from this conversation. Internet connection. The ability to access the internet. Frustrated. Feeling annoyed or upset. Recipe. Instructions for cooking food. Colleague. A person you work with. Opportunity. A chance to do something. Notifications. Messages or alerts on your phone. Dependent. Relying on something. Patient. Able to wait calmly. Mindful. Being aware and thoughtful. Efficient. Working well without wasting time.